There is a man. Some have called him the man from the future. Others call him a rare breed. Others call him the 1%. For those who don't understand him, he is worshipped like big time. Yeah, big time worshipped. He travels between many worlds, the real, the imagined, and the remembered. He doesn't belong to any of them, but he has to travel just to remind the rest of us how to feel. Yeah. Like when you feel that the world has gotten too big, maybe you've let your imagination become too small. So let us try to imagine. Imagine a world where they send these people back in time. In a world where people are numb, they're not sensitive anymore. They have turned into the very machines they have created. Something that was to empower them do more, innovate and explore, has turned them into idiots. Yeah, idiots. Well, I don't blame them on the other hand. It's survival for the fittest. They had to survive. So they built so many machines. A machine for this, a machine for that. I am using a machine to talk to you. Slowly it started with one. But then the machines multiplied. They took over. You can't hide anymore. There is nowhere to hide. They're everywhere. But maybe they're also trying to survive. Only the strong survive, the weak die. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, survive. So maybe the machines studied their creators, observed them day in, day out, slowly by slowly. Maybe the machines are literally mimicking their creators to be generational and serve. But when the humans realized that they couldn't get rid of the machines, they tried to restrict them by putting better guidelines. A guideline for this, a guideline for that. But had the machines tricked them? Had the machines convinced them that they had no hope? Had the machines put them into a deep sleep, controlling what they saw? This is even scary. Has the hunter become the hunted? Wow. But I guess the humans had forgotten that the greatest machine ever made is the mechanism of flesh and blood, which was the only hope for the human race. A machine that has a soul. So they sent one back in time as he traveled in different worlds of grief, solitude, disappointment and pain. Whatever world he came back from, he brought a gift, a whisper of hope. And when he realized that, he created from something emotionless to remind us how to feel. Let me tell you one from Uganda. He was called Professor Maloba. He sculpted the Independence Monument of Uganda. It was so simple that it has taken us 63 years to understand his message. In fact, one educator has been recorded to have said that Professor Maloba has created art that is too hard for a layman. But was it? Imagine going back 63 years ago. He was ahead of his time. They couldn't comprehend what he was trying to say. The message was so deep. It was generational. A story of a mother and a child. If a woman is free, the child is free. It starts with the mother. It's even in the African saying, when you educate a woman, you've educated the nation. So, wait, hold up. So are you trying to say we shouldn't blame men? It's what their mothers have made them? Is that what you're trying to say? Come on. You're better than this. But maybe that's what I'm trying to say, that women, we have forgotten our role is to nurture. But anyway, we're not going to play this game. We're not going to play the blame game. We're not here to compare sufferings. Her story shouldn't be your prison. Imaloba makes it obvious. It's on our paper notes, yo. Get a paper note out. The 1,000, the 2,000, the 5,000, the 20,000, the 50,000. Interestingly, how Maloba reminds us that our limitations are not the outside world, but those we have built in our minds. So, your job is not to stay loyal to strength, approval, the times, style, or tribe. You have to wake up. You have forgotten to stay loyal to your calling, the one that keeps you awake every night, the one that whispers when you're in the crowd, the one that screams to be let out. I know. They've turned into nightmares. Aren't you tired? You need to wake up. You are here to walk into the unknown. This is where your faith is tested. So stop trying to keep yourself stuck in just one world. Let your soul free. Your soul was meant to travel many worlds. You need to wake up. Your muse doesn't live in the comfort, but between the egg and the ore. Just like a seed requires the darkness and stillness to grow, you need to wake up. It is scary. It is dark. But just like Eddie Pinero says, the world needs you. We need you. You need to wake up. Sometimes the person you're waiting for to push you, the green light you're waiting for, the sign you're waiting for, yeah. It's you. The best thing I ever did was to learn to move without a crowd. Certain walks, Mukwano, are only for you and God, understanding that power is not in control, but in surrender. Wake up. You've been listening to May Kirabo, a visual storyteller with Obulamo Podcast. For free access to all May's conversations, subscribe to May Kirabo YouTube channel. May and Obulamo Podcast reserve all copyright protection under applicable law.